close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Guys, welcome back to Daniel Bailey TV. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. The Premier League is back. Arsenal are back, and we only have 10 games to go. Can we win the title? If we hold our nerve, I am confident that we can get through this difficult period and bring the title home. Listen, we've not won a title since 2004. You know, the Invincibles was the last time we lifted the Premier League trophy, but can we do it again? Listen, we've got a tough April coming up. We've got Leeds tomorrow, Liverpool away at Anfield next week. Then we've got games against West Ham, Southampton, Chelsea, and Man City. So listen, it's going to be a tough ask. We've got an 8-point lead. We do have the possibility, if Liverpool beat Man City tomorrow, of going 11 points clear. And obviously we've got to do the business against Leeds. But if we do that, or even if we still maintain our 8-point lead, we've got every possibility of going on to win this title. But there's going to be lots of twists and turns. It's not going to be plain sailing. We are going to have bumps along the way, and it's just how we respond to those. You know, there's only 10 games to go, 10 cup finals, but if we can get through that, we will be the new Premier League champions. It's just a bit unfortunate that we've got Man City on our heels, albeit an 8-point gap. Listen, Man City are a formidable team, and if it was anybody else, I would be certain and I would say, listen, we've definitely got this title wrapped up. But because it's Man City, because we've still got to go and play them, it could be possible that by the time we play them, it could come down to that game. It could be possible by the time we play them, you know, we could a win against them will seal the title. That's also possible. But yeah, listen, there's many twists and turns to go in this title race. And yeah, listen, it's not over, but we are approaching the business end of the season. And it all comes down to these last 10 games, and it all comes down to whoever holds their nerve. We know that Man City are experienced, and, you know, they could go on a bit of a run and, you know, overtake us and then, you know, completely blow us out of the water. But it's all in our hands at the moment. And me personally, I would like to keep it that way. And it starts tomorrow. If we can get 3 points against Leeds, then, you know, we can go a long way to going into that Liverpool game with a little bit of a cushion, or even more of a cushion. But I've got to be honest, when you look at our games that we've got coming up, you know, we've got Leeds tomorrow, who are fighting to stay up. Then we've got Liverpool, who are fighting to get into the top 4. Realistically, Liverpool probably need to win that game. Then you look at, I think it's West Ham we've got next. They're fighting to stay up. Then you look at Southampton. They're also in and around the relegation zone, so they're fighting to stay up. Then we've got Chelsea. That is a bit of a difficult game because Chelsea are obviously, you know, they've had a bit of a shit season, but I don't envision that being an easy game. It's probably the easiest one out of the 3 difficult games that we've got. Then we've got Man City. We've got Man City before Chelsea. So we've got Man City, who obviously they're fighting for the title as well as us. Then you've got Chelsea. That's probably going to be the easiest game out of the difficult games. Then we've got, I think, is it Newcastle? They're fighting for top four. Brighton are obviously fighting for those European places. They might have their eyes on the cup semi-final because they've got a cup semi-final coming up. They might, depending on whether they navigate that, they could have a cup final. So you just never know there. They, if they're fighting for European spots, it's not going to be an easy game. We've got Nottingham away at Nottingham. They're going to be fighting to stay up. And listen, the last couple of times that we played Nottingham at their place, we haven't covered ourselves in glory. So that's going to be a difficult game. And then we got Wolves on the last day of the season. So when you look at all of our games, we've got the difficult running. Whereas Man City's games, apart from that Liverpool game, they've got a relatively easy running. I know they're in the Champions League as well, and that might make it a bit difficult. They're also still in the FA Cup, so that's going to make it difficult. But other than that, we've got a relatively, compared to them, we've got a relatively difficult fixture list. And I know they've got difficult fixtures, but it's going to be so intriguing, isn't it? Who holds their nerve? But listen, I'm confident. I think we'll win tomorrow. It's not going to be easy because, as we've seen with that Bournemouth game at the Emirates earlier on in the season, that should have been a walk in the park, and that was anything but a walk in the park. But I'm confident we'll get a result tomorrow. I really am. I'm confident that we'll get the 3 points. What's going to be the most interesting thing is, are we going to have an 8-point lead, or are we going to have an 11-point lead, or maybe a 9-point lead, depending on, or no, it'd be less than that, wouldn't it? It'd be a 10-point lead. Yeah, it'd be a 10-point lead. So yeah, either's possible. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident we'll get the result tomorrow. Listen, what do you think the result will be? Leave it down there in the comment section below. I really enjoy reading your comments. Do smash the like button. Do smash the subscribe button, and I'll be dropping the review straight after tomorrow's game at 3 p.m. against Leeds. Leave it in the comments below. Keep subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Come on, you Gunners.